Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Scorpio, there was an ending, okay? And I feel like this person, although they ended it, they're still, if this was them and not you, then you are still very heavily on their mind. You know, they're still really thinking about you. Otherwise, it is vice versa. Okay, so this could be the other person's energy, or it could be yours. But somebody here is really heavily thinking about an ending. They would have been the ones that ended it. Okay, that's who this person's energy is. It's the person who ended it. And now realize that they lost more than they bargained for, you know. But I think at the time they felt like they felt like the other person didn't love them and that they were being set up for a fall. I feel like they decided to end it before you did. Basically, that's what they did. They decided to end it before you did, or before you could, right? And because there were so many inconsistencies, it's like they just kind of threw in the towel, you know. They threw in the towel figuring or thinking that perhaps they could find something better or someone better, right? Because this just wasn't working. Things weren't adding up, and they were hurting. They were really hurting. The problem with their idea here of just ending this before you did, and or before you could, and finding somebody new, that never happened. That couldn't happen. The ending happened, but the rest didn't happen. The reason is it was never over between you two, because they were still in love with you. They couldn't move on to somebody new if they were still in love with you. And that's exactly what this is. And so here we have them hurting. This is what I was just talking about. Things weren't adding up. They saw red flags. They thought that they were gonna take a fall here, and they felt that you didn't love them, and so they ended it. Now here they lie, now trying to. They're like reflecting on this past action. And now they want to kind of undo what they did, because there's recognition here for what they've lost, and for the fact that they may have went to the extreme, okay, and that they didn't have all of their facts. So it was their perception and their assumptions that landed them here. So there was no supporting facts. So it was most likely this person had a lot of deep-rooted trust issues. Okay, so what they want to know is, you know, can there still be a new opportunity? What they're trying to figure out is if they could transform things, you know, if they could go back and apologize, if they could return to you. That's what they want. This is a card of a return, and this is what they're thinking of while they lie in the Four of Swords. They're thinking of the return, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands can indicate some really intense feelings. So I feel like this person is hurting, and they are missing you. I feel like they are sorry for their actions, but in the same breath, they still don't have their answers. So this person's mood swings, okay, like this. And so on the one hand, over here, they really want to come back to you. And then on the other hand, over here, they still need answers. Okay? So they're puzzling here. This chariot can't move forward until they solve the puzzle. And so the puzzle is the inconsistencies, which is right at the heart of the reading. Okay, so they need answers for what they believed or they perceived was going on at the time. And this would be very valued information. You see how the book is wrapped in cloth. And so you may not be together, but you are definitely heavily on this person's mind, or this is vice versa. And you can see her, although, and I feel like just because of the image I'm looking at, I feel like this takes up a lot of this person's time thinking about this, okay? And I see a child down here kind of hidden. So I think that this person is wanting this new beginning, okay, but they got to solve this puzzle. And I feel like because the child is kind of partially hidden here, I kind of feel like this is like something that's not spoken about, but that is kept to themselves, okay? The challenge they face will be going back to get these answers. They still may, and this goes back to this negative thinking and their perception of things back then. They would have been feeling frustrated, and I think there could be some bitterness that they're holding on to because of that perception. They still don't have their answers. Remember that. Okay, so they still don't have their answers, but what this person needs to ask themselves is why they're feeling this way. And I think that they need to go inward for that and go deeper, okay? Because what I see is somebody who has deeply rooted trust issues, and so that's coming from someplace much deeper. So I feel like there is some inner work for this person to do to get to the root of that. And I think that if they can find that, it will help to ease up things in the future. Because they'll have a better understanding of their feelings, So here they are. And they're conflicted. They're in the Hanged Man energy, and they're very conflicted emotionally because they want more. It's like they're unable to move on. You see, he's standing still. He didn't leave. He hasn't moved. He still wants to drink from the cup. And so they're keeping silent about this, but they look to the future. He's looking to the future, and that's what he wants. What he wants is to still drink from that cup. And, well, that was apparent right from the beginning of this reading. But he's conflicted, and he's conflicted because of those inconsistencies in the past. So what he has to do, really, and I feel like this is something he comes to understand, that what he has to do, really, is communicate. I mean, there's a lack of communication that was going on between you and this person in the past. Somebody was not opening up. Somebody was not talking. And that's what led them here. But there's a deeper issue behind that action. Okay? And so with that understanding, you see, somebody comes to give him water for his thirst. So we know he comes to some understanding. Then with that understanding, he will now attempt to move forward. Okay, so you will hear from him. There's the Ace of Swords. So, and the Ace of Cups, but they still have these trust issues. So you will have to make sure that it's like they need these reassurances. Um, you will have to make sure that you don't bring those ghosts forward. Okay. See, he's at the calmer shore. There's the new beginning. He's at the calmer shore. He's got the swords in his arm. No, no, no. Those swords are ghostly passengers. Okay, and so that's not a good idea. So you need to lay all of this out on the table and talk about those ghosts of the past. It's important that this person open up, okay, verbally and emotionally about their feelings, about their past. Okay, so that you guys can move forward unencumbered by those ghostly swords, you know, and stand a good chance to succeed here. You've got there. Look, Two of Swords, the Wheel of Life. Oh my God! Look at this. There they are. Okay, so this is what this decision is about, to do this, to come back and have this new opportunity, and to talk to you, to tell you how they feel, and we know how they feel. Okay, it's just their heart is very, very fragile, and to open up and tell you that they love you like this so much is difficult for them because they're afraid they're going to get hurt. So the reason they ended it is that they thought you were going to end it. They decided to end it first, you know, but they still love you. The problem is they thought you didn't love them. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.